Hey guys, welcome back. Today, we're gonna probably keep it a little short. We got both the spring perches welded up best I can do, and we're gonna clean it, sand down a little bit, and paint it. And that's all I think we're gonna get done today. And hopefully, we'll come back and attach it. And everything will be done and painted, and we'll be ready to start mapping out the brake lines. But just want to say a special thank you to Super Clean. Reached out to them, told them I was going to be doing some heavy cleaning. So they sent me some foamer, degreaser, and some spray. So we'll use these today and try to cut away some of that grease and dirt on the rear end there. But let me turn around here right quick and kind of show you what we got going on. Alright, this is what we got done just a while ago. It's in there, just like the other one. Get my hammer. Anyways. Don't think it's going anywhere, hopefully. We did put some more metal in there and tried to weld the best we can. No, it doesn't look great, but I think we might have got it. And that one too, I think we're good. But we're gonna spray some of this on there, kind of get all this grease off here first, and kind of flip it around, do the same, and mainly concentrate on this area and the other side. And then we'll lightly sand it down a little bit, clean it off, and paint it. I do got some paint. Let's see if we got any of the old stuff. Well, we got this. I'm going to spray it with this first. This Rust-Oleum. And I'm going to go over with this and finish off with this. Hopefully it'll look similar, but thought that rust reformer would help kind of treat all the rust and stuff we have on here. Hopefully make it a little bit better. I don't know. Anyways, let's get started cleaning this off right quick, and then after that we'll, like I said, sand it down a little bit. Not going to worry too much about it. All this is just mainly surface rust, and that rust stuff should cover it and be good. And I am going to try to get back here on the drums a little bit and try not to hit my rim. I don't want it black, but anyways, let's get to work. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm going to use a little brush and kind of scrub a little bit. That helps break it down some. And we'll come back and wipe it off right quick and see what it looks like. I'm going to do this one more time just to make sure, but it looks pretty clean right now. And it's mainly the rust from me scrubbing it coming off. That looks pretty good. There's no grease or grime on this now. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, kind of wash it off, and then we'll flip it and do the same thing. Oh, just made a huge mess. Okay. And we need to get this side. All right, we'll put a couple of fans on it. Try to get it dried off. That way we can start prepping and painting. So I'll see y'all here in just a couple of minutes. All right, we let it dry off pretty good. Still looks all right. Grease did go away with that super clean, so feel pretty confident about kind of lightly sanding it and cleaning it off, and then putting some of that paint on it. But let's flip you around here right quick and kind of go over and see what it looks like one last time before we start prepping and painting. Had cleaned it pretty good. I think we're good with the thing. There's always gonna be oil on that, pretty much. And I think we'll start right here and get this and paint all this right through here, and hopefully get this thing kind of buttoned up today. But I'm gonna set you up here. We'll do some light sanding and cleaning and painting right quick and get this thing looking better. We're gonna cover this whole thing, and we coated this first, and then we'll go over it with some of that satin black. Gonna put some shirts right here, so I'm gonna get overspray, and I'm just gonna have to be real careful right through here. Hopefully, I can get it all painted without getting too much on the wheels. All right, I think we got it painted. Let's take a closer look right quick. See the welds kind of hide with paint. Hopefully these will dry up, and we have to put this back on before we call it a day. But I don't think it looks too bad. I think it'll work for what we need it for. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit. That way we can pop it back underneath there, and we'll put our diagonal bar back on it too. That ties the rear end to the frame, and hopefully everything will be where it needs to be. I don't think I put the shocks on just yet because I think I'm missing a bolt for the bottom of one of the shocks. But anyways, I think it looks great. But let's let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back out and try to attach it back to the frame and see how it looks with it all painted and looking nice. But I'll see y'all here in a couple minutes. All right, I think I got everything buttoned up. I got the diagonal bar in, and everything kind of where it's supposed to go, I believe. I want to say it looks pretty good. I'm glad I went with going paint the frame and the parts, even though the rear won't show that much, but still, I don't want something rusty back underneath there. Anyways, let me fit around here right quick and show you what we got accomplished. All right, that's what the rear end looks like. Looks pretty good, I think. That black matched pretty decent with what we had. You can barely see the rear end underneath it. And the shock mounts, I hope they're right. I squared them up and welded them, so I'm hoping they work. But that's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good, especially with all the other paint. Get back here. Can see what it's going to look like. It'll look a whole lot better with the cab and bed on it. But like I said, we need to replace one of these bolts. I think it's this one here. And need to tighten up all the little parts. Need to get a nut for that one. Probably get like the locking washers like that are on these. Getting these tightened up. And I need to make sure my tires are set where I want them. And all that stuff. But I think I lied. I got one more piece to paint. This right through here. And the drive shaft, I'm wanting to paint it. I'm just going to clean the transmission off. We are going to clean and paint the engine. Not sure what color to paint it yet. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on what color would look good. It's just a regular 350. It's been bored over 30,000, so should be a nice little engine for this. But what color would y'all go with in here? Would you go back with the black engine? Or would you do like the orange, or I don't know. I'm up for any suggestions. But no, look at the transmission. Like I said, that regular color is the bare metal. Clean it off real good. And put it back in here. Paint the drive shaft. Probably that same black color. And then we'll start to think about running brake lines. This needs to not be so far down. Oh, okay. And we'll get all that sorted out, but I think we're at a good stage here. Well, thank you all for watching. If you made it through the video, thank you a lot. That really does mean a lot. We're gonna start getting into the more precise things, I guess you can say. Brake lines, fuel lines, getting the fuel pump. We got the fuel pump in there. We don't have fuel lines. We got brake lines. Probably run the lines up past where the cab is, and then we'll set the cab on it. That way we can connect it to the master cylinder for the brakes and make sure the fuel line goes far enough so we can run it over to the engine. So we'll get this back kind of how we want it, and then we'll put the bed and cab on it, finish it out, and then I just have to get underneath it to do the electrical. Might have to jack it up in order to get underneath the back end to do the tail lights and stuff like that, but I think it'd be all right. Anyways, yeah, like I said, next time hopefully be mapping out some brake lines and going through our parts, seeing what we got and what we need to get, and hopefully starting to get this thing together pretty quick, because it's starting to be warm outside in the middle of, or the end of February, which is kind of odd, but I definitely want to be in this by this summer, going to some car shows and stuff. But anyways, thank you for watching, and thank you Super Clean for sending me some product to use. I will be using it on the engine and the transmission, and just getting it clean and ready to paint. But thank y'all again. I'll see you next week.